Ready to go? Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. One away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Ben Rice batting with one down takes a strike. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Just underway. Crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. That one ripped. And base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Cody Bellinger, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball one. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some.
Flips it. One at second. To first, not in time.
He's good.
Great effort there. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. This one in the air, center field. Pajes moving under this one. And that's the third out. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Cam Schlittler. What should we keep an eye on here? Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Will Smith to the plate. Base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Jet swing went around, and that is strike two. In there, sets him down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Makes the grab, and there's two out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Teoscar Hernandez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That's out to center field. Grisham settles underneath it, and that's the inning. Back here in L.A., top of the second, Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, left field. Hernandez on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. So up next, Austin Wells. And that's it for a strike. And it's 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez should have this one. 2 up, 2 down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Ryan McMahon.
Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. The tag, and he's out. And the Yanks go quiet. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Max Muncy at the dish. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025. He added glasses to his equipment. Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th, and homered in his first at-bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Now here is Andy Pajes. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next offering misses. Ball 1. In the air, right field. Judge under it. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top half of the 3rd inning, Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Sheehan, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. Fly ball to right. Tucker gets under it. And a quick out, number 1. Back to the top of the Yankee order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Aaron Judge at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning, Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani. He hit a leadoff double at the bottom of the first. Sliced hard but foul. ground ball left side. McMahon fires over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Single to right at his first trip. And that one hammered back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. All set for the start of the inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. That's a slider for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Chisholm in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. This one in the air, center field. Pajes settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 down. In now is the Yankees DH, Spencer Jones. Flied to left his first time. Hey! That's in there, and it's 0-2. Out to short. Betts. Save.
No, he's in there.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now, Austin Wells. Hey. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Bottom 4, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. And that one finds its way through. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the inning.
Mookie on the move. Pitch inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. On the ground, Chisholm slings to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at-bat. He was late there, strike 1.
No, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70.
That's a base hit. The tying run is in to score from 3rd. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled.
Runner takes off. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in. 2 away down. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Number 13, Muncy.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Comes up empty.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. Now it's going to be Anthony Volpe, and fouled off. Runner edges away at second. Tap foul at the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. And that is a big first out. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
Oh, an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
In the dirt. Throw into third, and he's out easily.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Jazz tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The batter,
So digging in, Hesung Kim rounded out his first time.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Back to the top of the order now. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in L.A., top of the 6th inning. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Sheehan back to work.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Popped up. Muncy. And there's one down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Judge
that's
up
down.
to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. That one fouled off. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Foul ball. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 2 outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And that one ripped to left. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And stepping in for the Yankees, Spencer Jones. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Runner on the move. And there's a foul ball. Runner on the go again. No throw, safe at second. Hernandez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. That one off the mark. Ball 1. In the air, right field. Judge coming in on it. And there's one down. Mookie digs in here. The entire defense, infield and outfield, shifted to the left. That one misses. Ball 1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Mookie Betts with a towering shot, and we are tied. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Runner takes off. Hernandez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Quick toss to first. Freeman gets back easily. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. They're in plenty of time. He's caught stealing. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. New pitcher for the Dodgers, number 70.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it's a foul ball. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Up next for the Yankees,
Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Tucker takes it in for the out. 2 down. So up next, Anthony Volpe. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's foul.
Lifted in the air out to left. And that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
That's out.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. Hard hit left side. McMahon fires over to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Here comes Max Muncy.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
Ball, that's out.
And that's outside.
Outside.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
That's out number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Second.
Sung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Muncy on his horse around third. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Ready to begin the eighth. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So digging in, Ben Rice. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. The Dodgers holding on to a one-run lead, and we're at the top of the eighth. The 0-2. Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
Judge in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Smoked to the left, base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
All over that one right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Swinging a foul out of play.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Yankees even it up.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positive.
Now this one gets through. Bellinger on his way home, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Back here in L.A., ready for the bottom of the eighth. Shohei Ohtani steps to the... Paul Blackburn into the game. Rip towards third. Slings it across. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. Now the number 2 hitter, Will Smith, 1 for 3. Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
On the ground to third, and that chance handled. Zips it to first. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set to start the 9th in this one. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now Austin Wells. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Jack Dreyer. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ball.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Man at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Whoa, that's
The
down.
next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. The shortstop
ball.
takes the ball. In the dirt. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Bottom of the ninth inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Down the line, and it's foul. Here's the 0-2.
No, that's
Really
low.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Hernandez at the plate now, and that's strike one. This one in the air, center field. Grisham has a beat on it, and there's one away. 1 out, man at first. Here's Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Double play, and we're headed to extra innings. On to extra innings. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham.
That's
The
a
only
ball.
adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. And again, we are tied.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Rice now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Right through there for a strike. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here in the top half of the 10th. In the air to left center. And there's 1 down. Here's Judge now. He's already homered in this game. Hard hit, left field, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Liner, and this could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Here comes the Judge around third. Another comes in to score, and he's got a 2-run triple.
Back-to-back base hits. Came screaming off the bat, I'm sure. Exit velocities off the chart.
To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One away with a runner at third. And here in extra innings. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now it's the DH, Spencer Jones. And first offering is fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. And they're up by 3.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. On to the bottom of the 10th. So they turn to their closer, David Bednar.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Now here is Andy Pajas. 0-for-3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That's towards center. Grisham moving under this one. And makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 7-4. So last chance for the Dodgers. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a big swing and a miss. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. The Yankees trying to close out a 3-run lead here in extra innings. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first, and what a play! Ball game. This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.